Hi, my name is Victoria Brown, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the pros and cons of renting and the pros and cons of buying a home. And then I'm going to be talking about why it's a good idea for some people to buy and why it's a good idea for some people to rent. So as adults, I know that we could probably all relate when I say that I've heard at some point or another in my life that someone has told me that renting is a waste of money, you're just throwing your money away at the end of every month. Well, that may be the case, but for some people, renting is a better option than buying. So I want to go over the pros and cons of renting, buying, and then I want to talk about who should buy and who should rent. So first off, what are the pros of renting? So it's easier to move in, first off, than it would be buying a home. It's also easier to move out because most leases are only about a year long. Some can be shorter, about 3 to 6 months. Renovations and repairs are also typically covered by the landlord, so you don't have to worry about paying those costly expenses. But like everything, renting does have its drawbacks. So first off, the landlord basically sets all of the rules. It can be hard sometimes to find a place to accommodate your pets, and if you can find a place to accommodate your pets, usually it includes a fee every month, usually called pet rent, and then you also have the pet deposit. Now when it comes to the actual deposit for the apartment or the home, it's usually about the amount of first month's rent, or it can be all the way up to 2 months worth of rent. Also, if you lack rental history, it can sometimes be hard for you to find a place. Sometimes they require a cosigner or, for instance, a larger deposit. So moving on to the pros of buying a home. Well, first off, every payment that you make does go towards paying off your home. It's not just going straight into your landlord's pocket. So eventually you will be able to pay off your home and eventually live rent-free. Of course, you'll still have to pay your utilities. Also, you can decorate however you want. You can redo the walls, paint them any color you want. You can also change the landscaping of your home whenever you want. So that's a great option. Now the drawbacks are, first off, you have to have a 20% down payment when you go to get your home loan. If you don't have a 20% down payment, they usually want no less than about 10%. And then you can look at adding mortgage insurance to your monthly list of bills. Now the mortgage insurance is typically 1% of your home's value every year. So let's say you bought a $100,000 home, then your average mortgage insurance would be $1,000 a year. And then you also have to look at the hidden fees. So you would have the closing costs, which is about 4% of the home's value up front. Then you also have property tax, and then of course you have those expensive maintenance repairs. And also, if you're someone that likes to travel or likes to move around a lot, buying sometimes probably isn't a good option for you because mortgage loans are usually 15 to 30 years in duration. Okay, so then moving on to who should rent and who should buy. Well, if you're someone who likes to travel a lot or has job offers from other states, renting can be a good option for you because, like I said, the leases are typically only a year, so it can be easier for you to move around. Also, if you don't have the money to pay for costly repairs, renting can also be a good idea for you. Now, if you're someone who can afford